Hi YouTube, hi everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Danny, I'm that witch next door. And actually it's been a long time since you've seen my real true face around here. But I missed you a lot. And I felt really called to jump on here and offer everybody a tarot reading today. So if this is your first time here and you love all things magic, witchcraft, astrology, and witchy business, make sure you go ahead and give me a follow, a subscribe to the channel, like this video, and we're already off to the races. We're already popping right out here. Now, before we start getting into the cards for today, go ahead and make sure, wow, we've got lots already. Make sure that wherever you are sitting or standing right now, that you feel as grounded and your weight feels as evenly distributed as possible. You can take a nice deep cleansing breath in. Exhale that out. Really open yourself up to any messages, any guidance, any truth that you may be needing or seeking at this time, okay? And we have quite a lot here. We have a 7-card spread that we're going to go through today. The first card that jumped right out at all of us is, in fact, Death Reversed. In fact, go ahead and take a look at this one upright. God, I love this deck so much. How fascinating is the imagery on this card? This is a really, really unique depiction of the Death card, especially in contrast to the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck. When we get the Death card in its upright position, this is an indicator of inevitable and necessary change. The endings that are necessary to usher in beginnings, fresh chapters, making room for those new things and new ideas that you want in your life. You know, all those things that you're constantly manifesting in your life? We only have so much capacity. And so what happens is that the more and more we live our authentic life and truth, and the more we manifest those things for ourselves, the more we're going to see old layers, old versions of our life, old versions of ourself, old relationships, things that are no longer serving us, that are bringing about stagnancy, or they could even be bringing about toxicity, right? Those things will be coming to an end. Now, when we get Death Reversed, however, this is a struggle with that inevitable change. This might even be seen as a resistance to that change, quite honestly. We did just come off of eclipse, first eclipse season of this year, okay? This has been taking place on the Taurus and Scorpio axis, so change and transformation has been quite the name of the game. And this is, to me, what's coming through is this is all of us really feeling that imminent change and transformation that is coming. We almost feel it coming in this thunderous stampede. I'm serious. Like, we can really feel the earth rumbling from that distance. You know what I mean? Ushering in the new. And this feels really, really, really intimidating. And I think that a lot of us are experiencing a very natural human reaction, which is that archetype of fear of death or fear of change. Next, we have, if you want to take a look upright here first, let's get the, we have the 9 of Pentacles coming in reverse, okay? Now, the 9 of Pentacles is this card of real abundance, really cherishing in all that you've worked for, really reaping what you've sowed, really reaping your own reward, okay? With this Nine of Pentacles coming in reverse, and it's actually coming in right before the Page of Pentacles, also in reverse here. We're definitely seeing quite a topsy-turvy turn in our physical environment and world right now. We might be feeling really, really unstable. We might be feeling really ungrounded, and honestly, we might be feeling without security right now. Do you find yourself living in a constant state, even if it's like a little glimmer, or it's just kind of nudging or poking you in the background? Do you find yourself living with a lot of insecurity right now? Heavy, heavy insecurity. This is definitely contributing to a slowdown and almost potentially a break or a stopping point in your work or your livelihood. You might be feeling really uninspired, or you might be feeling really unmotivated. You might just be feeling completely and totally physically exhausted and depleted right now. I'm here to tell you that it is part of the cycle. Things are coming to an end, and in a really harmonious way, quite honestly. On the other side of this is some opportunity still in the Pentacles realm. So we have the World coming in right after that reversed Page of Pentacles, letting us know this is part of the cycle. Things are coming to an end. This is, honestly, I see a lot of these as a literally with that Death card at the beginning, this grieving period, a real mourning period, a death period. All part of the cycle of life, and what awaits us so beautifully, as always, in our universal cycles of this greater world that we live in. We have an opportunity on the other side. We have a seed of hope. We are given a gift on the other side of this. I always say about the aces, all of the aces, but especially these pentacles, since we're in the earth element here. All the aces are a seed, a gift, okay? Now, if I handed you a pack of seeds, would that not be one of the most rewarding, potentially abundant and prosperous gifts I could give somebody, right? One packet of seeds could yield fields and fields of flowers, or fields and fields of food or nourishment even, right? But what comes with that seed? A lot of work, okay? There is a lot of caregiving in this opportunity, in this new beginning. You are also being called to, honestly, what really comes through, you're really being called to actually water the seeds in your life that you want to grow, those seeds that give back to you. What have you been watering lately? That question's definitely coming through really strongly, because there's something to walk away from. It's time to. It's not in bitterness or resentment. This is the Eight of Cups. It's time to leave something behind and draw that emotional and energetic boundary for yourself. But this isn't out of bitterness or resentment or even guilt or any of that. It's time to move away from this. What have you been watering? What have you been nurturing? Does it even provide any kind of flourishing or thriving within your own life? And finally, how fascinating, after we were talking about feeling so physically drained, if there's one message that we're really leaving you off with here, it's rest. It's really, really time to walk away and take that pause that you need, whatever this is that you're walking away from, so that you are able to water those seeds of nourishment in your life. You need the mental capacity in order to do that, my love. And that means you need to prioritize some serious, serious rest. Okay? This is a really strong powerful message that came through for all of us today. Don't forget that we are not only in Pluto retrograde until October, I believe. It's in the email that I actually sent out recently. Not only are we in Pluto retrograde for a large part of this year, we are still in the US Pluto return. Just because the exact aspect happened in February, it's still going on. This is a very, very, very largely outer planet that we're dealing with, okay? So this long period of death and endings, definitely part of the greater system, definitely part of the greater path and end goal, end result. But boy, that doesn't mean that it's not fucking difficult and draining, does it? Because it is. You've been feeling very depleted. Like I said, uninspired, unmotivated, like literally not having the capacity and the reserves to keep going in the way you've been going. It's for a reason. You're resisting this change, but you're supposed to feel this depleted by these things because it's time to walk away. Okay? Does that make sense? I hope that this makes sense. I hope that this is really resonating with you. I'm here for you, but I'm here with you. I am experiencing so much of these fractals in my life and my experience as well. So thank you for spending some time here with me today. I am sending you all of the beautiful blessings of rest and peace in your life. And don't forget, make sure you stay safe, have fun, and stay magical out there. Bye, everyone.